My name is Dr. Becky Peacock and I am the Project Supervisor of the Canadian Pacific Project. In terms of my day-to-day procedure here on the railway, it's to manage the Canadian Pacific Project, so I have to manage the restoration of Merchant Navy class locomotive Canadian Pacific. The Mid-Hants Railway runs lots of different events, so Thomas the Tank Engine is always a big one with a railway, you've got to do Thomas. And so we do things like that for the younger audience, but we do things like the Wizard Express, so that's the Wizard Weekend, focusing on things like Harry Potter. Then we also do things like the Real Ale Train, can't beat £2 a pint on a steam train, always a good idea. The preservation of this railway is truly down to the volunteers that we have. Currently we have just over 450 volunteers, and without those volunteers this railway wouldn't run, and they are truly our heroes as staff. There are lots of different people that keep this railway running. As a business we have to have people like marketing who promote the railway, we have people who deal with the reservations and bookings, we have an education officer who deals with schools. In terms of also the business side, we also have staff here at Ropley who work in the engineering facilities, so they really oversee the restoration of our locomotives by volunteers, but mainly it's the volunteers. They greatly outnumber the staff, and they are the reason that we are able to run a service. In comparison to today, the railway was a business. So compared to today, we only travel 10 miles. But initially it was 17 miles of railway that joined into a whole national network. So you could have got from Winchester all the way to London Waterloo, and that was the purpose. The future of the railway is really for us to grow from strength to strength, to actually build on the visitor experience that we already have, to maintain the steam locomotives and carriages that we all have already got and will need continual maintenance and restoration. And so it's to make people return time after time, really, and make this a destination. The major factor in keeping this railway running will always be about generating an income. The more people that support us, the more readily we're able to do what we do for everyone else.